Hi, my name's Mark All. I'm the golf professional here at Cranbourne Golf Club. Today I'm going to do a series of videos just on the myths in the game of golf. It's the things that keep us in a job, but they definitely will not help you play any better. First one, most important one, the biggest myth in the game. Keeps me in a job, puts my kids through college, everything else, keeps every other golf pro thing, is to keep your head down. The worst piece of information anyone can ever tell you. Do not ever tell someone to keep their head down. It is wrong, wrong, wrong. Okay, so let's look at why someone would top the ball. So people top the ball because when they swing, the strain on their lower back as they rotate means that they want to stand up. All right, so the movement's actually coming from my hip joint. So as I rotate around, if I just grab this ball here, all right, so as I rotate around, as I rotate this way, my lower back, or the muscles in my stomach and my lower back, have to hold me at that angle. They really would rather be here though. All right, so if I stand up, which the majority of amateur golfers at some point do, they stand up like this. As they come back down, they're too high. Now, particularly when we first start, that happens all the time because these back muscles aren't trained to hold us at this angle. A bit like going to the gym the first time you lift no weights and you're really sore. After a month though, it's not painful anymore and you have to increase the weight. So it's the same thing with golf, is as you start to get better at golf, these muscles get trained to hold you there. So what happens is when you first start, everyone starts to want to swing. They tend to go like this, up and chop at it, their body straightens up, and they come down and top the ball. Some bright spark always tells them to keep their head down. Absolutely guaranteed. Now, what that does though, is by keeping your head down, I've got to be a little careful, I've got a microphone on, so as I put my chin on my chest, I now don't have any clearance for my shoulders to work. Okay, so with my chin on my chest, my hips and my shoulders can only work in this direction, which is the wrong swing plane. So our body has to work this way. Now, if I keep my chin up, I actually allow my shoulder to come underneath my chin, which is really important. In fact, it's critical. If my head's down, can't do it. All right? So what it does is if you keep your head down, that ends up stopping your body rotation, which is the most important part of our golf swing, that and the wrist action. So the worst thing you can do is keep your head down. Now, if you tried to keep your head down, it wouldn't make any difference anyway, because as I keep my head down, I can still straighten my hips out. All right, so the lifting of the body comes from here, and I do that. It doesn't make any difference whether my chin's on my chest, because I'm still going to do that anyway. So the single worst piece of information is to keep your head down. We need to keep your head up so that your body can actually rotate back and through. If your head's down, you'll stop that rotation, your hips will move sideways, they'll move in this plane, you'll end up slicing, you'll end up topping it, you'll hit it all over the place, but you'll never play good golf. So, the single worst thing to ever do or ever tell someone is to keep their head down. Do not tell someone to keep their head down, it is wrong, wrong, wrong. But if you do, send them to me because I can fix them, because then I can charge them extra money. It's really good. So from a swing point of view, the golf swing is a rotation. You need to keep your head up so that I can rotate underneath. No good player ever plays with their chin on their chest. If you try and do it though, you'll actually end up playing worse. So from a myth point of view, the number one thing, do not ever tell a kid to keep their head down. It is wrong. And I cannot stress that enough. From a swing point of view, keep your head up. It's not your head, it's your hips that actually stand up, and that happens as a result of the fact that your lower back muscles aren't strong enough to hold you in that angle.